Boy, it's hard to get niggas to sit still for 5 seconds, boy.
Do we got to start over?
Nigga ass
Cortez had his hands tucked in, like, can I move?
Don't touch nothing.
I just said be quiet, brother. That was it. I just needed something to work with the editing process.
My bad, brother. Just trying to make sure I'm doing my job.
You doing your job. You doing your job. Hey, y'all, we are back. We missed last week. I don't even know why. I forgot the excuse I was going to tell y'all.
Chiefs won.
No, that was it. We gonna put it on the Chiefs.
Yes.
Wow.
I was at the stadium.
It literally was.
I really wasn't.
it was for you.
Yeah, it was.
I wasn't coming because Kai was sick.
Yeah, Bianca called in first, then I called in. Then Cortez called us back on. Then he called off again.
Man, you called because then I had to rearrange my life.
That's because he
I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, he was lying. Then this motherfucker talking about I got to fix something, bro.
I did.
What you had to say?
My son's mom, her car just didn't. We didn't know if it was a battery, the alternator, whatever.
Put some water on that shit.
Cortez do not look like he could fix.
I don't.
a fucking
Right?
car.
I had to get my
what
uncle.
do you fix?
No, I had to get my uncle. My uncle came out and tried to work on it.
So
yeah.
you should have said I had my uncle.
So you just wanted to be there with your uncle.
I had to pay the money to get it fixed.
Niggas always want to be there because they paying. You could have still came. When a nigga paying, he not going nowhere.
I had to
I might well be here. I'm paying.
I had to pick up my uncle and take him back. I couldn't bring him in. He an older man. He
so
came
after you,
out.
Like how old?
How old? How old's an older man?
Like 60 years
I mean,
old.
I know niggas still moving at 60.
Oh, yeah, he is moving. He is moving, but
When you say,
I just had to pick him up. I just had to pick him up because he didn't feel like driving.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't stay too far.
I fixed the car, but I ain't driving. You don't have to come get it.
Yeah, that's how he is. He like, I come over there, but I ain't driving. He got a bad knee.
Hey, where you at again?
Yeah.
Shit up. You gonna have to come get me. Yeah, shit up. You know, my wife got the car today, so I ain't got time to come back and get her. So
That's that nigga, man. That's my uncle. That's him.
that sounds pretty accurate. Like
That sounds pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Oh.
An old ass uncle.
We got to introduce my guy.
I was just about to say, we haven't done introductions in a minute, but we got a guest, so we let him introduce himself.
All right, well, you got your one and only Goofy and T. It's only me, man. You know what it is.
I like that. I wish I had a little thing like, this is Cortez.
I just didn't want to be a follower. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got shit. You know where I'm at when I'm not.
You gotta come up with something. Everybody's gonna give you that.
I need to come up with something.
Damn.
I mean, it's,
Bless him with a nickname. No, then come up with your own
I
shit.
got to be like Ted's with the feds. I don't know. I can't say that. I said Ted's with the feds.
Cortez with the hoodie. How about that?
Ted's with the hoodie.
nah, it's like this, man. It's like you got to come up with a name that's you.
Yeah.
First my name started with Goof in the Booth. You know what I'm saying? I started some rap stuff. Some bullshit.
You was a rapper.
Just some bullshit.
We got
We all rappers. The only black man in the world that wasn't a rapper before was Cortez.
Okay, I got to admit something. Ninth grade, I was a rapper.
I believe I have the cure. I got the cure for that. I think every nigga in America thought they could be a rapper when 8 Mile came out.
Oh, definitely.
After that movie, everybody grabbed their pen and pad.
Yeah.
And thought they had what it had. I'm talking about everybody.
You better use it if or you're gonna lose it.
See, where we stayed at, we had a lot of little fake M&Ms around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Ron, I remember I met Ron from him rapping. I remember he went in on How 103 Jams, and I was like, "What's wrong with
That was a decent mixtape. That
like,
motherfucker was slept on. I might be old, but it was.
That was before hashtags when he was like, fuck KPRS.
Yeah.
And it was like the t-shirt.
Yeah, this nigga was going hard, bro. Like, I was like
that?
I was doing more. I was pulling up on them niggas.
Yeah, this
nigga, you gonna hear my shit.
Like, we broadcasting live from Johnny B's. I'm pulling up at Johnny B's. Like, where the hell y'all at?
This nigga Rod is a complete different person.
He was kicking it back at Club Candy and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was his shit, nigga.
Wherever they was broadcasting live, I was just pulling up. It was the funniest shit ever, but after a while, like, them niggas was like, you know what? This nigga's a serious threat. Them niggas started having people out there with guns and shit.
Right.
I was like, you know what? It went too far. But it got me a little buzz on the streets, though.
But now it got us banned. So it's
right. We ain't getting no traction at 103. They ain't even mention
I did go back up there. They still remember that shit, though. I went up there and paid the program director for some commercials and shit.
You told us.
Motherfuckers emailed me back the next day. It was like, Ron, weirdest thing. It seems that you had
They always got to come with some weird shit before they tell you the bad news.
That
and
is
shit.
funny as fuck.
That's how they do, niggas. Weirdest thing ever. I just got to tell you that you got to come get your money.
Well, it really didn't go through. We had talks with the guys.
Weirdest thing.
Your cash was declined. I don't know what happened. You gotta come get that shit.
Whenever they start off weirdest thing, that shit ain't weird as fuck. That shit is, nigga, it's you. You the one.
Ain't weird at all. You want me to come get my money?
Hey, they
weirdest
flamboyant
thing
about everything else. They might as well just start telling niggas what it is. Hey, look. Nigga, you didn't make it. I'm
gonna start using that shit.
Weirdest
thing. I'm not coming down to that. We just what's so weird?
Hey, you gotta tell that nigga that you owed that money to. Weirdest thing. I wasn't thinking about paying you. Weirdest thing.
How about the cash? Weirdest thing. I was on the way, man. If you don't get on with that book, only white people get away with that.
Only white people can get over with weirdest thing without saying anything fucking weird.
Take it back to Smokey. He was like, you won't believe this shit.
That's
Craig got fired, right?
That's the black people shit. Okay, weirdest thing. You ain't gonna believe it.
Yeah, weirdest thing.
I can
black
correlate
people
that.
like you won't believe this shit.
Black people hit you with that shit all the time, and you be like, "Nigga, you making up this whole goddamn story."
I think everything niggas say is an excuse.
Oh, we got to come up with excuse.
That's all we do.
You know how bad we are. We will give a reason to some fucked up situation, and then we will call it not an excuse.
Yeah,
we be like, man, I should have put gas in the car, but I forgot, man.
Yeah.
But I ain't trying to use that
bro,
as an
you
excuse.
passed 2 gas stations.
Like, nigga, yeah, what you mean you ain't trying to use that excuse? You didn't do it, nigga. Like,
exactly.
what are you talking about?
It sounds like something I would say.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a black people thing.
That is.
We got to hit them with that. It lessens the blow. It throws them off. You say some shit and you be like, man, I ain't trying to make it an excuse.
Yeah.
And they may seem like, at least you trying not to. At least you trying.
Or
Nigga,
all right,
that's an excuse.
Say it like this though. Say you come in, you done came into work, your boss know your ass late and you always late, and he come in there and be like, just meet me in the office real quick, and he sit down, grab those papers and shit. He said, so what's going on?
Weirdest thing.
Weirdest thing.
I'm gonna start using that shit. I like that.
You ain't gonna believe it.
But the first thing a nigga do when he know he got to come up with something.
Oh, we come up with
no. The first thing you do is, man. I mean, shit.
I mean, give us some time. Let's give us some time to think.
You know.
You don't know, but you know.
Yeah, shit.
God damn it.
Well, you know my car was fucked up.
Oh, it got to be the car,
it's like
house, kids, relatives.
Niggas really fucked it. I have used every excuse in the book. Like me, when it came to jobs, like I've used every fucking excuse in the book. I gotta go get my son out of school.
You got it. You got
my son don't even live with me.
You got to use your kids.
My son don't even live with me.
I got my daughter
I don't
every
usually
day.
do excuses. I'm a fake mad type of motherfucker.
Oh, I gotta hear this.
Walk in, flipping shit over and shit. Like,
Ron,
God damn,
you too much, man.
So you could get some capacity.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fuck with him.
Ain't nothing really wrong, but you know what I mean.
That's more me, not the mad, but the sad.
Dude, I love it, dude.
I ain't been to work in 3 days. I come in flipping over tables. These motherfuckers got me fucked up.
You all right?
Ron, calm down. What's wrong?
It'd be the white people that come try to calm
about
me
it,
down.
bro.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I'll be all right, man. Just let me do my job. Okay, bro. Okay. Oh, we wasn't gonna fire you,
White
but
people
you
piss
going
you-
through something.
Don't white people piss you off more when they give you that touch on the shoulder and shit?
Don't touch
my
me,
God.
It'll be all right. Man, get the fuck off me.
Fuck off of me.
You get to go home, motherfucker, happy and shit.
White people will touch you.
They will touch you.
What the fuck is? All right. I was in Jack Stack last week,
I love some Jack Stacks.
and I was getting
I
up. We
always
was
say
at
it with
the.
the S.
Hey, we went in hungry, so we went to the bar section
you
so
don't
you could
eat
get
no
seated real quick.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tight, like the bar.
Yeah, it's
and
always
the seats.
tight. Yeah.
So after we got done eating, it was this white lady approaching, and I was getting up, putting my hoodie on, because I had to step out because there's people behind us. So here she come, like I was like, oh shit. So I stepped back in so she can go by, and she gave me like a 3-second touch on my back. Like it was close, and then it was like, but her hand was still there.
Hey.
And it was doing kind of a circular thing. She's like, it's okay, baby. I'm like,
That's
like,
like
what
that.
the fuck was that?
That's like that old ass librarian
Was
that
it
you had.
center in their back? Center back?
No, I wasn't sitting. It was kind of upper shoulder blade, upper left shoulder blade.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's fine.
That's a good white touch. that move along back.
That's that white privilege. Don't be just touching motherfuckers like that.
No, the shoulder mid back.
Yeah.
And then with this.
That's racist. The mid back is racist.
But it was at least 2.5 seconds.
That's a whole. That's a whole
Get
Jim
your
Crow
slave
right
ass
there.
in there.
That's civil
Get
rights
your
right
slave
there.
ass
Yeah,
in there.
get your black ass on the other side.
I wouldn't have been offended if it was just one circle. It was like 3 or 4 circles.
Ryan, you know what? I'm kind of thinking she was kind of turned on by you. If she
don't
hit
know.
you with the 3 circles on the shoulder blades,
Hey.
bro.
She wasn't even really looking at
Hey.
me. She was just.
I don't
She didn't need to look at you, Ryan. She
I
wanted to
bel- I
feel
bel-
your
Hold on, look at me.
blackness.
I believe that any old woman that's white over 60, she has some slaves.
Damn, bro.
God damn it.
Kind of deep. Slaves? That's not even slavery, period.
I'm raw and random.
But
Y'all probably don't want me on
60
this
years is
podcast.
1960.
Nah, we like that. We like that.
Oh, yeah,
1960.
okay, cool.
We weren't slaves in
This straight.
1960.
I feel comfortable now.
We didn't say no slaves in
She
1960.
probably inherited one.
I didn't say
She
not-
didn't inherit no.
Hey, man. Hey,
man,
hold
she was
up.
too.
Negro, I didn't say that she was in the. I said that she's 60 years old and over. They,
Over.
they had some
They
slaves.
didn't have no slaves then either.
I'm talking about when they was born, nigga. They family members.
That's what I'm saying. Slavery was over.
Nigga, slavery
Like
ain't done now.
Slavery in the aspect of
Oh,
us going
shit
out
about to
there
get real.
sharecropping.
Slavery ain't
That
done
shit
now.
over.
Me and Ryan said
I ain't about to
Shit
go
about to get real.
sharecropping.
I just saying, do y'all think slavery is done?
Man, that's a deep topic.
That is a deep
That
topic.
is deep.
That's deep, bro. Let's
I
see
ain't ready
what
for it.
everybody's opinions is. I mean,
I feel racism is not over. I feel slavery is.
how?
I feel,
In certain aspects of it, it ain't. Like mental slavery still exists.
Yeah.
Like there are barriers, but you just can't see them.
The prisons is slavery. That's what I
Well,
think.
yeah, they
Look how they do
definitely
niggas in there, man.
But you don't got to go in there though.
Yeah, you don't. But they still
You know what I
they
mean?
still they still putting
I mean, they
motherfuckers
make
in
it
jail for
fucked up
nothing though.
for you to avoid it. But
See,
yeah,
that's the thing. They putting motherfuckers in jail for nothing though. Look at how many motherfuckers that look at Jay-Z and Yo Gotti. They getting together to prosecute some motherfuckers.
it's like
up in Memphis,
20,000.
though.
It's like 20,000 innocent people in jail.
Man, it's
And
more
we know
than
that,
bro. It's just
Kodak
like
Black
that's-
getting his ass beaten there. Did y'all hear that?
No, I didn't know that.
Damn.
Kodak Black came out and said that he was getting abused in jail. His family members said that they in there like kind of like beating on him and shit. I got a friend that just got out.
Damn.
Just got out. He was in the Kansas prison system. I think he was in Leavenworth.
Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna be at over there.
But he was locked up for 17 years. Now, mind you, he
Damn.
only 35.
Damn.
He got out like maybe a month ago. He was in there like getting abused, getting beat up by guards and shit. He sued, man. He was in there 17 years. He won like 4 lawsuits. He was suing these motherfuckers and getting paid.
Really?
But yeah, they was still beating his ass after he getting lawsuits and shit. Like, bro,
They was beat his ass more after
Yeah,
that.
little dude, but he could take an ass whooping.
Damn, dude.
He listened to the show too, bro. Shout out to you, but the nigga could take a punch.
He said, y'all with my ass, I'm still getting paid.
Keep
nigga
on
like,
beating, motherfucker.
Beat me, nigga. I want 10 more thousand. Shit.
Shout out to Tyler Perry having that fake ass police officer on that show. What's that? Saving Grace.
A fall from grace.
I'm talking shit. A fall from grace.
That
Okay.
movie fell gracefully.
Okay,
too.
I would give. Let me give my opinion on
Okay.
it one time.
We
Okay,
gotta go around
When
on this
when
one.
I first seen it, I mean, I couldn't wait to watch the nigga hair. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
about the hair.
The hair is what fucked it up at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. And then we seeing some shit because similar shit to what he was doing, I've done. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Now they putting it in the movie. All right, cool. But look, see? But nah, real shit though. But the funniest part of that whole fucking movie was the police officer. If y'all didn't peep, the nigga had a nigga arrested at the fucking vending machine and left the nigga in cuffs and went to his wife.
Don't you fucking move.
Don't you move. Then he
Then
got to
pulled
the
off.
motherfucking house, arrested the dude's mama, and then left that bitch right there and went downstairs and got cold cocked by her son.
Yeah.
Like, come on. And then she got away.
Man.
That shit is stupid. Then you got 17. Then the motherfucker turned into a horror movie.
Weirdest twist.
That
Weirdest
was
twist
the
ever.
weirdest twist ever.
That was the worst twist ever. Like, who
It was
fuck
the worst twist ever. All right, hold on.
Go
We're gonna let him.
ahead.
We're gonna let him get his
Go
in.
ahead, go ahead.
Hey, so it's like, so you basically like, you see, he go downstairs, he get cold cocked by the nigga. Then you look to the left, you got 17
17
old,
white women.
it ain't even old white women. Cause look, when you replay it, them motherfuckers look 17, 20. They just got dirt on their face. I'm over here like, what the fuck is
They got
going
on
on?
hospital gowns in the basement
Oh
and shit.
my God, bro. Then she got away. That shit, boy, look, I don't know. How do you feel about this?
I'm gonna go because I know Ron got to go last.
Oh, man.
You want to go, B?
I didn't watch it.
Okay,
You didn't
cool.
watch it yet?
You saved your eyes.
You
You saved your eyes.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna tell
And
y'all.
you won't be able to get those 2 hours back.
Let me tell y'all how I watched it, right? So it was a snow day, right? So I'm at home chilling, and my mom, she up there watching TV. I'm up here trying to cook some breakfast and shit.
Some breakfast. I told you to cook.
Yeah, I'm still trash.
He burnt it last time.
It was even worse
You
this
can't
time.
do breakfast?
Dude, I went to go get the black label
Trying to
bacon.
fix a car, you
Now,
can't
see,
make
look,
breakfast.
the nigga came over my. This will be quick before it cuts y'all. He came over to my house unexpectedly one time. You know what I'm saying? Breakfast was already made. He came and got him a plate. He's like, God damn, he ain't never seen bacon that didn't dissolve. You know what I'm saying? That was right there. Wasn't overcooked.
You had that real bacon.
Yeah, I had that real shit. I cut my bacon up.
When
I
I
cut it down the middle. You know what I'm saying? So it cooked good.
When I tell you that bacon was just the right crisp, and
Just
the eggs were just the right fluff,
In the potatoes.
and then he has potatoes, and he had
The
what
yellow
else?
ones.
Oh my god,
Golden, yellow, all yeah.
it was.
Sound like you got a country background in you.
Yeah, I'm from Wyandotte.
Got a
You know
southern
what I'm saying?
background. You got
That's-
some
that-
southern family members.
that-
All right, go ahead.
I was mad. I've been trying to duplicate that breakfast.
Trying to get too deep.
Hey, you should have seen him when he tried to duplicate it because I seen him on live the next day. Speeding his
I
son.
gotta figure out.
Feeding
How,
his son burnt bacon.
I gotta figure out what kind of bacon you had
Yeah,
bought
Chase.
because I can't keep buying
You got to
that.
turn the fire down.
I had it all the way
It
online.
ain't the bacon, it's you. Your
It's-
fire.
yeah.
You know what I need? The copper, the stuff because I had a
Yeah.
cast iron grill.
Yeah, see, there you
cast
turn,
iron.
You got to
yeah.
turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, I need
you
the
know what I'm
copper because of the
You had a
heat level.
grill?
Not the grill. The
Let's get to the Tyler Perry.
Cast iron.
saying? Hey,
skillet.
yeah. Go. So,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, go on, get back to
We're
it.
talking about breakfast now.
Yeah.
So I was making breakfast, tearing it up, right? And I'm mad at my mama because she ain't helping. She just sitting there watching Tyler Perry. I'm
was
like,
eating oatmeal.
I'm like, mom, I'm like, mama, you ain't gonna help me. You know I'm messing up this bacon. And she's like, nah, I'm watching TV. I'm like, mama, come on. So I sit down. And I'm like, what is so good about what you watching? She's like, this is a Tyler Perry movie. And when I came in when I don't know if it was initially when she was sitting down with the woman, the attorney, and she was saying that she didn't believe that she did it, and then it was going to court. That's why they was going to court now, and Tyler Perry said don't take it to court, and she was like, this is the worst attorney I ever seen in my life.
It
dude.
was.
Like. Nigga, did you not watch any TV shows that got attorneys?
She
in
was
it?
the public defender. She made them look bad.
It was like horrible.
Fucked
It was like the stuff that she was saying. She was objection. They was like, for what? I don't know. Like what the fuck?
I called Sarah Miller to the stand, goddammit.
Dude, when she did that, she had told
Both parties has rest.
Yes. How do you?
Well, wake it up. We ready to go again.
Yeah, I'm not even a lawyer, bro, but I know after you rest the shit and the next day come, you can't pick it back up.
can't.
Brian said you can't wake it back up, nigga. I cracked up.
Just trying to wake it up.
Tried to wake it back
tried
up,
to do
and she
something,
sat there for 20 minutes talking about. What was her name? I called blah blah to the stage.
Sarah Miller.
Sarah
I called
Miller.
Sarah Miller. The judge is like, you rested the case. You understand
And
that?
then you see how the bitch stood up. She said,
Yeah.
I don't know whether to come or
It's-
go.
Attempted got in contempt of court, and I was thinking like it got to be something.
But now that you
like
look
she
at-
did it for a reason. I'm like, I know she did this for a reason. I thought she was gonna flip the shit. You know what I mean? You know how like How to Get Away with Murder Scandal. They flip
Yeah.
the shit at the end. You're like, oh, I see why she did. No, it was none of that.
You know that's Annalise.
Even if she came up there, she didn't have nothing
Right,
else.
it is Annalise. Annalise would have got that shit.
She did not have nothing else. If
Nothing,
she came up there,
dude.
you was gonna make
Man.
it look even worse.
So
I
then-
said she killed her.
So then she's
All right.
she's in jail. The cop husband comes and get her or whatever. They get her out of jail or whatever. So then she's driving home. This is what I didn't like. She's driving. The husband is driving her home, and she decides to say, "I'm gonna walk the rest of the way."
I
Right?
remember that.
No black woman ever says that in heels that they're gonna walk, and it was supposed to rain. It's not. I'm not walking the rest of the way home. They're not gonna do that shit.
And then the fucked up thing what fucked me about that is how is the fuck is she a whatever public defender and he is a police officer and they driving a Geo Metro.
I don't know what was that about.
It's like, is it the struggle real?
It had to be.
They live in
real.
Atlanta. It's a little high.
You know what? So
a little high down there.
So then she
Better
sees,
ride that Geo till we come up.
she sees the old lady. Shit, what's her name?
Cicely Tyson,
Cicely Tyson.
the
She sees
oldest
Cicely-
lady on earth.
And they got Cicely Tyson
She
look a
97
goddamn mess.
years old.
I love Cicely Tyson. I've seen Cicely Tyson for a long. I think she was in Uncle Tom's Cabin. I think she was old in that shit. And so she's taking her home, and Cicely Tyson is just saying, you know, I don't want to go home. She's frantic or whatever. She sent her home. She sit her down. She hears some shit downstairs. She go downstairs. The dude's downstairs. She hit the dude. You know, I mean, the dude hit her. He's still alive, right? He's still alive. And then
Wait. Wait. So she went to court for killing him, but he was still alive.
Yeah, that was the twist.
Yeah.
That was the twist.
He
They
was
didn't.
still alive.
The mama. I mean, not the mama. Her best friend, the one they were trying to call up to the stand. That was her son. This is the dumbest twist.
It was just weird.
You my best friend. I didn't know you had no kids. And
I
I'm
didn't know you had a
fucking.
son.
And me and your son fucking. Like, this is what kind of thing y'all got going on?
And what was up with the art gallery shit?
Dude.
Hey, let me say something.
Yeah, go ahead, Ryan. I don't want to talk about it no more.
This fucking movie was so fucking trash. The plot, the fucking actors, the fucking makeup, the wig, the lighting. If you look at certain parts, even at the end when they were coming out the courtroom, it was a nigga with a camera. That motherfucker was like down on the ground.
Oh, no.
It was like everything that you saw was just terrible. All right. So, Tyler Perry keeps making these fucking movies, man. One thing I don't like is the people that defend him, like the Madea movies, okay. It's stereotypical, but it is funny.
Like
we got
the
some
Madea
grandmothers that's like that.
I don't like that Halloween
aunties
shit,
or
though.
whatever. I didn't even watch that one. I didn't go there.
That part was funny.
I didn't watch Medea's Dead or nothing. I didn't want to see her go. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a silent Medea fan.
She didn't die. It
Oh,
was
she- well, I'm
that
glad
was
I watched
another worse one, too.
I'm just tired of
You don't
the
even want to
bitch.
hear about that one.
All
Ain't
right.
you just
I
tired
thought it was
of?
a friend's funeral.
This,
It was. Yeah.
This nigga's movies are so stereotypical. It's like, okay, for one, you get terrible representations of black people. You got a man that only wants to use a woman. You got a woman that's just looking real usable. It's like, okay, she's desperate. Man, I don't like that part of it. If you're going to shoot a movie in 5 days, like, why do you have to shoot a movie in 5 days, Tyler? This nigga owns the biggest fucking studio in the country. Maybe in the world, because this is the fucking United States. So, you mean to tell me that you only had 5 days to shoot this movie? And you mean to tell me in the editing room, nobody noticed all of the shit that was just fucked up?
You know what? I'm gonna let you finish, but maybe he wanted to set an example. Maybe whoever written the show, or maybe he just took the name, but maybe somebody else did all the work, and he was wanting to make a point like, bitch. Like storyline was trash, but maybe he wanted to make a point and tell them like, we're gonna put this out on Netflix, and you're gonna see how trash this is, and then I'm gonna teach you this moment.
Obvious shit. You seen when they was in the diner? Like, they was in the diner.
I only watched probably like the last 30 minutes.
Look, man, they was in the
I
diner.
watched that whole fucking
Yeah, I
movie.
watched that whole motherfucker because I was wanting to see what was cracking. I mean, I like weird shit. It's like, that motherfucker was like a sci-fi movie. Black version. But the fucked up thing was the old white man when they was at the diner, this motherfucker wasn't eating shit. He had a whole plate of
Like Love and Hip Hop. That's what they do in Love and Hip Hop. They in the background like everybody fighting. They just
He
had an empty cup.
He had an empty cup.
horrible.
He didn't have nothing on his fork.
Horrible.
That motherfucker looked like he couldn't eat if he wanted to.
Even when he did have something on his fork, he stopped like 3 inches away from his mouth and started chewing.
That's horrible.
It's like, bro, the extras were terrible. The actors, it wasn't the worst acting I've ever seen. Cause y'all know we watched the bootleg movies, but it was close.
I mean, shit. Yeah. I've seen a lot of bad acting, man. Like,
I've done some bad acting, but I'm just saying that shit was trash. It was like, bro, I just don't understand why Tyler Perry doesn't feel like he need to step up his movies. It's always the same type of script.
So what are people saying? What are people saying about on your page? What did they defend? Yeah, what did they defend?
They were going at his head.
Nobody defended the movie.
Oh, okay.
See, that's why, like, I just kept on. Like, if you look at it, I got like 25 comments on there, and I stopped reading them after a minute because it's like, okay, if somebody says that a movie's trash and you defending the movie, you have to fucking at least defend the movie.
Yeah.
You can't just come to me and tell me you got these Black Panthers on the page. Oh, well, you just tearing down the black race. Motherfucker, I don't have to like every black man's movie.
Right.
Oh, well, shit. He making his money. That's like 50% of the people.
Okay.
Motherfucker, what the fuck does money have to do with it? Y'all talk about Donald Trump. We can't touch him and his bread.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nobody thinks about that, though.
Right.
We can talk about Trump and his billionaire ass.
Right.
But if you talk about a black man with money, oh, well, he making money and you can't get off Facebook.
Hey, look, man, I tell you, like,
I don't know me.
I've been like,
I be on here.
I say it like this, man. With Tyler Perry, man, it's like,
I could be on Facebook.
You ain't got no money though, right? They all right, nigga. We all
Your
broke.
broke ass on Facebook. Like, nigga, I see you. You are here with me.
Hey. I ain't hating though, but you hate on something.
something shit.
Yeah, I can't say you can really.
I never
not say
really
nothing
been a
about
fan
money.
of his movies. Like, after like the first ones, it was funny, but it's like all of them just start to be predictable. Everyone is predictable.
All right, I will say that the twist in this wasn't predictable, but it wasn't solid.
Yeah,
like,
it looked like he should have put more to
what,
it.
a welfare fraud or motherfucking social security fraud? Like, come on, bro.
That nigga said, I mean, the best part of that movie was, get me an ashtray, bitch.
I did
That
see
was the
part.
best one.
Ashtray, bitch. He came up with a catchphrase. People got ashtrays out with this dude on the bottom
Yes.
of it now.
That's
Weed
funny.
rolling trays, ashtray, bitch. It's like,
Yeah,
bro, you
that's
got a
funny.
catchphrase out of
That's
it.
a good
Okay,
catchphrase.
so for people like me who didn't watch it and probably won't,
You gonna watch that movie?
I can't.
You
I
gonna
can't.
watch
Oh, you gonna have to watch it, or else you
I'm
tearing
telling
down
you.
the black race. You know what I mean? You fucking us up.
You gotta
Don't
get his
watch
money.
that bullshit. Not watch it. Save your
Tyler
eyes.
Tyler Perry need his money, so you gonna have to stream that.
He got
Just
it.
turn it on streaming. You know what I mean? Go ahead and cook dinner.
He got it. He doesn't need me. So basically, the older woman liked the younger dude. The
Yeah.
younger dude ended up being trash.
Yep. Treating like he was in it to get a fraud. He got all her money. He stole money from her job. He stole money. He put the house on. It was just hella far fetched. Like this nigga put the house up and everything. Like
How
come
fake is that? How do you go
on. It don't
down
even make any sense.
and get a second mortgage on somebody's house?
Right.
And she ain't got to be there.
You didn't even sign for the house. And every time
That
about
nigga got me thinking. How the fuck could I do
he
that?
said you don't know the law. Around here, as long as I'm your husband,
Bitch.
I can do whatever I want to do.
You owe me that money, bitch.
Yeah, he said
had
that.
sex
he said,
with you.
He said, "Bitch, I look like you owe me that." I was like, "What the?
Dude, he was hitting no chick in the
You
house.
gonna watch that movie?"
He was hitting this one chick in the house, and she came in busting in on him, and he pushed her out and told the old girl that was his girlfriend. I mean, it was his mama.
How fake was that?
She said, "You got your mama busting in here." He said, It won't happen again."
Right. What? Come
And then he
on.
came in and said, "You want to join?" We can tell this whole movie how corny it is. We can tell the whole movie from start. The shit was
They
just
must have
corny.
wrote it in 5. They must have wrote it within that 5
Hey,
days.
let's go to an art gallery and say his name is Sasha.
Yeah.
I think the nigga name was Sasha or some shit like that.
Man, the only thing I think Tyler Perry, he was a good playwright. Like, when you see that type of acting in plays.
But you know, somebody told me this was a play.
But that's the crazy thing. It's like, okay, you have to elevate. If you're going to start with plays and you're going to move up to movies, you can't make your movies seem like plays.
I think he didn't put too much.
Exactly.
I think he didn't put too much effort in it because it was on Netflix.
But it should.
But he
it's-
never puts too much, like
he
a
never
lot of
put-
effort
but
into
this
his
is the
shit.
thi- But this is the thing. Once you make your Netflix debut, you know, like if you can stay on there, like Adam Sandler, you can make a lot of fucking money just by putting out movies. That's what Adam Sandler do. Adam Sandler got some trash ass movies too, but
Yeah.
then he'll hit you with a good one. You be like, God damn
Actually,
it, nigga.
Yeah, but Tyler Perry don't do that.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Tyler Perry don't sneak a real good one in on you. Like, God damn,
I'ma
Tyler,
tell-
you did
yeah.
your shit.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
He don't do that. That's all I want to say one
Nah,
day. Like,
never-
Tyler fucked that one up.
Okay, what about the show?
All his
Tyler
movies,
good.
look.
Nah, bro, his shows are
I think
fake,
every movie that he in is fucked. So if he ain't in it, then the movie good. But if he's in it, it's fucked.
So people like Acrimony. I didn't like it.
Nah,
I mean,
didn't.
Acrimony was cool.
I thought it was low budget too.
It was
It kind
cool.
of that was one of his best movies though.
Yeah,
if
I
you
give-
gonna,
I
if
give
you
him
gonna
that
rate
one.
trash, like this is like some good trash. Like that was
Yeah,
some
that's
that
some
was
good
decent trash.
That was a decent trash.
You know what I
but it
mean?
still
Alex
wasn't.
Cross was probably worse.
Oh, Alex Cross was trash.
Alex
as
Cross
fuck.
was terrible. They defended him. They say he didn't write that one. So I looked it up. That was actually a book.
Yeah, he
was
didn't
just
write.
fucking
Yeah, he didn't
did
write it. Yeah, it's
So-
a remake or something.
But
like
it was
that.
still trash.
He
I
was
mean,
trying to
maybe
be an
Tyler
action
made it
figure?
trash.
It's like after you sit here and been Medea for so goddamn long, you can't not be another actor. I mean, like you can't. I mean, you're not an actor, but like
It
you can't
looks
be
fake.
a character. Yeah, it looks fake as shit.
Yeah, it looked fake because you see Medea
Yeah.
chase people. Now you got a gun.
Now you some
Right.
secret agent.
Right. It's like
The
it don't
fuck?
transition well.
That's
I think he was trying to get out
look,
of it.
that's
too.
like a movie on Netflix, or was it, I don't know if it's Netflix. I seen a little quiet ass movie that Kevin Hart did. It's some weird ass quiet
over
movie.
30 or
No,
something about 30.
some bullshit.
Because he had got. He
It
had
was
did
so
one.
quiet. It was so quiet. I'm looking at him like, nigga, you ain't making nobody laugh. Like I'm waiting to laugh.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Certain shit you can't do, man.
Man, I think, all right, this is what I want to say too. I wrote a whole paragraph, but people don't read. They only see what they want to see.
Right.
I praise the man because, first of all, we got to like all Tyler Perry's movies because he hires black actors.
Yeah, of
So
course.
you got to love it.
Yeah.
He does a little community service. He buy a house here and there for your
Yeah.
grandma. So you have to love it. I will say this. I want to see him step his shit up. You got soup. Man, your bank account is stupid.
Yeah.
You own your own studio. They shot Black Panther at your studio. Did they go low budget?
Damn, for real?
They shot Black
I did
Panther at
not
his
know that.
studio.
I
They
thought
shoot
he
a
just
lot of
made that
fucking
motherfucking
movies.
studio. I
dope.
thought he just opened it, but
Man,
Yeah, me
hey,
too.
they've been shooting
matter of
movies
fact,
there
they
way
just-
before they opened it.
yeah, they
Oh,
just
He
they
had
just
the grand opening. It was like 10 movies already shot
they
there.
shot Bad Boys there.
I heard.
They
Bad
shot
Boys
Bad
is
Boys.
good.
They shot Coming to America.
Now, how many of those movies can you look at and be like, damn, this shit trash?
Nah,
Then
none
look at
of
the
them.
background. This nigga ain't even got a fart. He's just,
Yeah.
dude, they don't skip any steps. Tyler Perry doesn't mind skipping them. He likes to, Tyler Perry a cheap motherfucker.
I think he makes so many, it kind of like he don't really. I don't know if he got his hands in all of them. I think he
just
tried
don't
to,
give a fuck.
but I will
Tyler
say
Perry
this.
just like drama. When you come to the Oval, when you come to Sisters, when you come to anything, House of Pain, you on TV with drug addicts.
I think something wrong with me. I don't even watch BET no more because that shit's so corny.
Well, BET changed.
BET been in
Ain't
change.
for the black
man.
people no more.
I mean,
they be trying. They trying to reach a younger audience.
I mean-
I remember that came out with this one show about college or something like that.
college part. No.
No, not College Hill. No, I'm talking about
College Hill?
no, not that one. It was one where this girl was the woman was a dean and she was sleeping with this other man. It was
like,
dumb. Yeah, it was like some
I'm
like
sick of
sorority.
bitches sleeping with niggas. I'm sick of fucking people arguing and fighting. And one of the crazy things about that movie, all right, she bashed this nigga's head in like 7-8 times,
Right.
blood everywhere, and this nigga's alive. And then when they go in and find out the people's in the basement, all of a sudden this bitch get off. She should got at least an attempted murder charge. She beat the fuck out of this nigga.
Right, that don't make any sense.
This nigga showed up with his head wrapped.
He
It
didn't
wasn't
press
no
charges.
blood
He
on
didn't
it.
press charges.
but the
Exactly.
fucked up thing. This is what's cracking me up. Why the fuck are you in the basement with the wrap on your head? Like most of the niggas that was in a house that don't nobody see me in that motherfucker. Why am I in the basement with the weird bitches?
I don't know.
Who were the
That
other
was
females?
weird.
Yeah, like why am I down there?
Then the basement was old women, like 17 of them.
I'm about to
They
say,
was chained up like
Them
this,
probably all the women
dying.
that
One
he
hand
done
up.
took all their money.
dying.
and how do they get there? Like how does she have these people in the house?
Well, they said that she was taking all their money. That's what you didn't see the end part when
But
she
what's a Sycamore Street thing? Because everybody keeps talking about that.
Sycamore.
That was Cicely Tyson's house.
So
Oh, yeah.
But
That was
what
her
was so
house.
important about that house?
Because that's where she had that. That's where.
Was that all her mail was going?
Nah, what,
But she wasn't living there.
Nah, it was something that was sent there. Oh no. When she went and figured out at that bank where her money was at, you know what I'm saying, where it got sent to.
Yeah.
Oh, so they was claiming that as like the house, but that wasn't the main house.
They was like, where was it sent to?
Nobody
She
was-
was like Sycamore Street. She wrote that down. Went down
Yeah,
there.
I
It
can
was
see that.
abandoned.
Yeah, abandoned house with
But they
a
had
Send
some
whole
all my
lot
shit
of
to
mail.
send my shit to the abandoned house.
Hey, man, they had-
Amazon boxes and shit on the goddamn.
Cicely didn't want to do that shit. They tried to make her be a slave again.
Man,
She was over there. You should have seen her, man. Every time they was in the house, she just
Yeah, she was.
she came, peeked around the corner, and
That
did this
shit-
little run, like a 97-year-old
She said,
run. It's
"Hey."
like, bro,
That's funny, dude.
how you doing?
I will say this
The movie
though,
was trash.
like I will say this: we're not bashing Tyler Perry because we don't fuck with him or we don't want to fuck with him. You see us watching the movies. We bash the nigga because that's our way of showing tough love.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, we want you to be better. We want you to win,
Nigga
but
do
you can't
better.
do it like this.
he has to do better. And people who fucking think that everything is hate, it's like
Yeah,
you
this
live
nigga
in a
do better.
small box. If you don't like something, then you just don't
Why y'all
like it.
acting like we can't say what the fuck we want to say?
Well, you can't.
That's
touch
what we gotta
certain
tell
people.
people.
You can't touch
know what I'm
Beyonce. You can't touch Beyonce at all.
It seemed like your mom. It seemed like
You can't touch Beyonce at all. Beyonce trip and fall. You better not say shit.
shit. I don't
You
give
better
a fuck.
you better say good job from not falling, bitch.
Shit, man. Hey, I wouldn't give a damn. I
All
would
right.
say what I feel.
You better not
But-
make it and they come the beehive will come at you.
All right, I got a topic. I was supposed to talk about this last week, but of course we didn't do the show, so I still got last week's topic.
All right.
Now I watched a couple of documentaries. I watched the Left Eye documentary with Andre Rison.
I still ain't watched it.
Yeah,
That was pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched when they were doing the promo, the press tour for Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys 4, whatever the hell.
Yeah,
Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, they asked Will Smith a question.
Mm-hmm.
How did he feel about Tupac? And Will Smith opened up. Like he
I
was
didn't hear
jealous
this.
of Tupac.
I didn't hear this.
Man, first time it came out, he said he was jealous of him because, all right,
Yep. I know what you're going with that one.
he felt like, well, no, Jada said it. Jada said that Tupac was her soulmate.
Mm-hmm.
Left Eye said that Tupac was her soulmate. And they both said that shit while they were in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So I put up a post, and it was like a ton of comments where people were like, some people have soul connections and they still with another person. Now, I want to say this. I don't think I can be with a woman where I'm not. And I've never been you're my soulmate.
Right.
But I'd be damned if I'm going to be in a relationship with you
I'm trying to tell you.
and you her soulmate.
Ooh,
That's
sad.
what we got a good topic right here.
Could you deal with that? And Tupac, one thing I got to say before I get an answer, Tupac had a lot of these bitches' souls. There's a lot of there was a lot of people that was Tupac's soulmate.
Janet Jackson too.
Yeah, he probably had that too.
Man, I don't get it.
No.
I'm talking.
I want it
Bobby
from a
Brown
woman's
had
point of
Janet
view
Jackson
too. I want it from a woman's point of view too.
Yeah.
Can you be with a woman? Can you be with a man and some other dude is your soulmate?
B, what we got?
We got that's that
We
question.
got 3 dudes here.
No,
Like,
well,
no, you ain't been talking.
You're the
You ain't
only
been
woman.
Yeah, you ain't been doing no talking. This nigga out here tripping.
I'm shooting people.
I would say no.
Depends.
I can't even say it depends. I couldn't.
Okay.
Only because if
Was he dead already?
No, he was alive.
Now he was alive.
I can do that.
He was alive, and
Definitely
Will
can do that.
couldn't deal with it.
How Will couldn't deal with they had an open relationship?
But nobody knows that.
We don't really know that.
Everybody keeps talking about it, but they never say it.
They said it.
They don't say it. Nobody ever says
They
it.
never said it.
Have you looked at their shows?
Dude,
I mean,
I looked
that little show that his wife and
Red
Yeah.
the Red Table. They talk about all that.
Dude, when they was on the red
They
table.
wasn't even on back then. They had a relationship then.
Okay,
They did
just
that
go
when they
this
got
way.
money.
Yeah, go.
They been had money.
Well, it was still
I say.
kind of. Let me see, because he died in '96, so their relationship was still kind of new
Yeah.
when he did pass, because he married his oldest son's mom.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they were talking at first, and then they stopped talking. Then he married old girl. So before he died, they were still kind of new. But at the same time, for me, I couldn't do that. I couldn't, only because I would think that you would rather be with that person and you just with me just because you can't tell like you got a soul tie between. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's
It just seems weird.
It's probably something you just keep to yourself, to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
'Cause
that really is. Like, most shit ain't meant to be said all the time. You know what I'm saying? And some
Exactly.
people be feeling like they real because they saying what's really on their mind.
Yeah, you can't.
At the end of the day, that shows a motherfucker don't care about the next person's feelings, but they own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I be going through all that type of shit. Like, we talk some relationship shit motherfuckers been through. We can talk about that all day.
Yeah.
The thing what I don't like is that when females bring in that old baggage, you know what I'm saying, from past tense shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know, how you was with this person. You know what I'm saying? When they like say it like this.
They're comparing the two.
Yeah, they'll try to compare the two. Or they'll try to come in the new relationship with that old shit. You know what I'm saying? Expecting shit, not understanding this person. You know what I'm saying? Just like say like nigga broke. We struggling over here. You know what I'm saying? But you used to this and that.
Right.
I can't fuck with
Dude, that's a crazy point, because I was just watching Soul Food yesterday. Do you know how fucked up Soul Food really was, bro? Like, if you're talking about a bad Tyler Perry movie, nigga, not the acting or the
you.
storyline,
Went back and watched it.
but how black people, like how they just down black people in that goddamn movie. Let me tell y'all a couple of key parts of Soul
I'm about to
Food.
say, refresh my memory.
First of all,
not the show, right?
No, yeah, the movie.
Movie,
okay.
So let's refresh, right? The mama got diabetes. She's not taking care of herself, but she always cooking soul food, right? Probably the worst thing you could probably eat, because, you know, niggas is just tearing up unhealthy ass food.
Exactly.
Right.
Grandma dies. Big mama dies. Big mama
Big Mama gone.
Right, big mama gone. The sister that got all the money, only thing she talks about is how much money she got and how much she support everybody, right? And her relationship with her husband is trash because my man Mouse fucks her cousin.
Right.
Fucks her cousin face. That's fucked up.
Okay,
Well, it was bad before.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so when you say those three things, are you saying they're fucking up our character? Because that's some true shit.
No. I'm gonna let
That's some true shit.
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let me finish. Then the
Brother.
girlfriend. This is the fucked up part. Bird, the one that owned the shop, right?
Yeah.
At the wedding, at the beginning of the movie, at the wedding, Bird's ex-boyfriend comes to the wedding. He puts money in her bra area and kind of like give it the little titty little tap.
I mean, hey, look, check this out.
At the wedding. No, I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
Say, get a titty a little time.
Then her husband, he gets taken away by his homeboy, you know, at the wedding. He's like, hey, man, let's go over here. And he's like, I'll be back with you, baby.
Whoa.
He leaves, right? And he's over there. And his ex-girlfriend shows up. And booty skirt, like a booty ass skirt. Her ass is out. This nigga is on the dance floor. Fucking, bro. He is fucking on the dance floor. Everybody
a drunk
seeing
nigga
it.
at a
Yes,
wedding.
nigga. So, yo,
What she thought is she didn't. He thought that's what it is. Look,
let me finish. And
Okay,
then,
go ahead.
and then Bird, and then my man, what's his name? Slim or what's his name? Slim or Lim. Lim, this is Bird's husband now.
Yeah.
Lim can't
Ghetto
find a job.
ass names, boy.
Lim
Bird,
get fired.
Lamb, Slim. Go ahead.
Lim get fired, right, from his job, and you know, like he's at the house. He need work. He ain't telling his woman or nothing that he ain't got a job, right? She busts in on him, find out he ain't got a job. Guess who the fuck she called?
Her sister.
The nigga,
No, the dude.
the nigga at her ex-boyfriend.
ex-boyfriend.
She called him up. He come over there to the beautician shop. She lining him up, and she all up in his ear
That's-
like, "Yeah, my man need a job. You know, I
you
do
know
this
how
for
many
you and do that for
Bird
you."
wasn't shit.
No. Right? This nigga hook him up with the job. Right?
Bird
Not
was a
only
hoe.
did this nigga hook him up with the job, it was a good ass job, and he comes in and tell the nigga like, "Hey, you know, I hooked you up with the job. I had a little thing with your girl back in the day." Bird.
Messy
Called her
shit.
That's some real shit, though.
Coca-Cola, right?
That's messy
This
though.
nigga, boom, fuck him up, right
Yeah.
at the job, right? Now he go to the bar. He's sitting at the bar. The rich sister calls in on a favor to the hood niggas, right? They come and try to beat this nigga ass. He pull out the gun. He in jail.
That's real shit.
Not only that,
Bird was a hoe.
yo, but I'm saying like not really trying to call it like fucked up, but we really did enjoy Soul Food for all that damn fucked up drama, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was not educational at all.
I mean,
It
I think it was educational. You know why?
why?
Because it let you know exactly what the fuck go on out here.
Nah,
No,
but
nigga, we
nah.
know.
Hold
We
on.
know what's going on.
I don't like that stance because don't nobody want to see no stereotypical
You know
shit.
what year that
all
was?
the time. It wouldn't matter.
Bro, they still making movies about black people like that.
But now they don't make
right
it.
now.
They don't. All right, well, we could put how they made Soul Food then and how they make a black movie now.
The same way.
It's not-
Messiness, drama.
I mean, yeah, you gonna make the messiness, but it's like back then it was more real. You know what I'm saying? When they came out with certain shit.
I think
Look,
it was,
look at the movie New Jersey
that ain't
Drive.
real
type
in
shit
every
like
black
that.
household, though. Every black
all
household
that
ain't
drama,
that messy.
bro.
I'm just
all that
That
drama.
I
That
grew
wasn't
up
my
drama
movie.
free.
Shit, I didn't have that drama. In my
I
shit.
didn't.
I didn't see my aunties and my motherfucking uncles and shit doing crazy shit to each other. Like
Nah,
I
that was
can't relate to
fucked
that
up,
shit.
dude.
I might see it on the block. I won't act like I didn't grow up in black
Right.
communities.
Yeah.
But I don't like seeing that shit glorified. And then people say that if you don't like these type of movies, you tearing down the black race. But these movies are
You
being
can't
seen
tell
by
that.
white people.
That's stupid. You can't tell that.
Okay, sometimes we think
Not
sometimes we
liking
think
the
it's a norm. You know, sometimes we thinking like drugs is a norm, cheating is a norm, rapists is a norm, and we just go with it because we like this is what the shit normally happens in my city.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be the norm. It should be a narrative that changes the norm. It should be like with Bill Cosby when he came out with the Cosby Show. It showed like a upper class black family.
Exactly.
He never whooped his fucking kids, bro. Never. I never seen him whoop his kids.
And people will look at that shit and say it's fake. Like that shit don't
I
happen.
ain't.
What
That's
the
like
fuck?
that's what that is.
Living
If
good
they
is
start
fake.
whooping kids on TV shows, I think it'll be a little bit better.
They did whoop kids. You didn't see
Who?
goddamn what's the name? Moesha Brandy was in it when she was a kid. I think Ray J was in
Moesha?
it too. No, it was a long time
Thea.
ago. Thea.
Thea.
She was fucking
Thea.
them kids up in that movie. She was damn near backslapping them motherfuckers. You don't come in the house when you want to come in the house.
Yeah.
Do that shit. Them old school movies out. Give
I
me
mean,
that
it's
switch.
just that's why man, you got to understand, man. I don't like none of that new shit now, man. Them new movies, it's corny, man.
I don't really know
And
what-
like they say, like
Strong black
Tyler
movies are out
Perry
there.
was one of the first motherfuckers that like when you had Tyler Perry first movie. Look how he had the hood niggas all coming in long t-shirts. They pulling up looking corny as fuck. Like
They was corny
that's
as
not
hell,
real
man.
hood shit. Like where are you from? Like if you
Yeah.
if you like, really where are you from?
But we got to quit glorifying the hood, man.
I was just about to say, if you come,
How we
I would
glorifying?
respect Tyler Perry more. He is glorifying
You
it.
said New Jersey Drive, New Jack City. I can
Them are
name
movies.
Nigga, that's what I'm saying. They glorifying the drugs. They glorifying the hood. Like even when they come out with gangster documentaries, it looks, nigga, I'll be entertained. Like, cause I'll be willing to like, how do I get to that movie?
You
I
like-
don't.
money.
But you
I don't
like
like corny
Snowfall.
movies now.
Huh?
But you like Snowfall.
I fucks with
That's my
Snowfall.
shit.
I don't
That's
know
my
if fuck
shit.
with nobody.
That's
talking
educational.
But
That's
no,
fucking
but no,
educational.
here's-
That's talking about how crack came into the world.
But here's
to
my
the hood.
thing. Here's my thing.
about. You heard what that nigga said on New Jack City?
What'd he say?
In the bitches.
Right, in the bitch.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like
Man.
that was
Bitches was
educational.
Go ahead, Bianca. Let's hear what you got to say.
Let's not pick and choose what we.
That's true.
Let's not
That's true.
justify what we're going to glorify and what's okay and what's not okay.
Right.
The thing about soul food was, do people? I didn't go through that shit either. But did people go through that? Yeah.
That's so
the
sad.
auntie may have not been rich or the uncle,
Yeah.
but people that had somebody in their family who made more money. The one side made a little bit more money and kind of looked down on the other side like, they ain't really, really doing nothing. They may have not done it to that extent, but that has happened. You have had people like, I think the point was,
Yeah,
is
let me know
that
the point.
even though they going through all that shit, at the end of the day, they still family, they still together.
Yeah.
Because especially after the mama died, the grandma died, sometimes in black families, it ain't the same.
Yeah,
You
that's the
got
same.
siblings.
No, it's never the same.
But what I'm
it's-
saying is, you have siblings falling out, shit happening, and then it takes them a while to get back together. But at the end of the day, then it come together. Sometimes
They
not
should
all
have had
the
a
time,
part
but
2 so I
sometimes.
can see that.
Well, I guess that was the show. How
was the show? I never watched the show. How was it? Was it,
talking about
more
Soul
drama?
Yeah,
More drama.
It was like a mini series of shit that was happening. But at the end, they did basically them coming together for Sunday dinner was to show you that even though that shit
It's like all the bullshit that we did to each other. At least we're gonna eat.
So we can still get together on this shit.
Yeah,
And
It's all good on Sunday. Come on by, cuz.
That's
Come on
basically
by.
what Soul
but
Food
Monday,
taught you.
fuck yeah.
literally.
That's basically what Soul Food taught you. Out of all this shit that's going on, all this commotion, all this bullshit, everybody still can come together and eat and have family.
Nobody taught them to talk this shit out because they don't talk it out on the dinner
They
table.
ready to-
They
no,
just
that's-
argue at the dinner table.
They ready to whoop some ass. Hell yeah, get the fuck.
I don't like seeing it. And the thing,
My family, we get it.
my
cracking.
thing with Tyler Perry too, we have went. All right, first of all, we have never had huge black moguls in the movie industry.
I appreciate him.
So why not mix it up a little bit and make some powerful movies? Why not make us look good?
yeah,
Why the fuck you gotta? I mean, we know drama. I'm 40 years old. I've seen it. So it's like every movie is going to be about drama. Make a movie about some kings and queens. But
some
black people
action
might
shit.
think it's corny. Action, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Horror, nigga, whatever. Why does it always have to be the stereotypical look at black people? And not just, I ain't just saying white people looking at it like, yeah, I know that's how they are. We looking at it now like, okay, we've seen this before. I don't like that shit. Like I've never liked that shit. Too much drama. You can mix in some
Too
drama
much
with a good
drama in the
movie.
Yeah, I was about to
LBC.
say. I think nowadays, like some stuff is becoming more of like more positive, not just negative. Like Lisa Ray's Issa, my bad.
I'm about to say Lisa Ray coming out with some Player Club.
She back on BET.
Issa,
Talking about the murders and shit. You say a Murder in the Thirst?
No, I never watched it.
That's mostly, it's like one of those ID channel movies, but black people.
I gave up
Either-
on BET, man.
either way, we have positive stuff, just like we have positive music. Sometimes it's just that it doesn't get as much play
Yeah.
as the bullshit does, and that's coming from males and females. It just doesn't. Like we have good R&B artists who are just not as known.
Yeah.
If you go to YouTube Red and play that shit, you will hear it. Like and be like, who is this? We have that shit. We have positive female rap artists. They just don't get that much play. You have positive male rap artists. They just don't get that much play. I think sometimes it is the power of us and what we bring to the forefront because
But we
social
like
media-
the bullshit.
But that's what I'm saying. But
That's what I said.
there's shit
Like, why?
there's shit that's out there. There's
what-
shit that film festivals that got positive black movies, like shit that, but we don't bring it out, so they don't get played.
We just lazy.
Right. So what
Moonlight was a good movie. People didn't want to fuck with
you
it.
didn't want to see
But
it.
I felt like it was a good movie.
I don't think I saw that one.
And you need to for the culture.
Saw Twilight.
Nigga, Twilight is the same thing. Moonlight was about a young black man struggling with his identity of being homosexual. And some people was calling him homo and beating his ass. And
Damn.
I feel like
How old is this movie? It's new?
I mean, it won an
It
Oscar.
won an Oscar.
Yeah, it won an Oscar like
It was
2-3
probably
years
like-
ago.
That means
like
nothing.
2
Is it
years.
new?
So
No,
it
it
means
was
a
like-
lot
it was
Damn, by no
for a
Oscar.
black
It was like
for a
2
black
years
film
ago.
to. I mean,
White
like,
people recognition.
Yeah.
it is a white people recognition, but it
And
was
he went up there and like black people, like
yeah,
whole time.
it was dope.
So let's ask that question.
I can't see it.
Let's ask that real question. How do y'all feel about that? Let me ask y'all. How y'all feel about how the sexuality is now? Like how they so flamboyant with this shit. I mean, being born in the
Oh,
80s.
wow. You trying to get us canceled? We ain't
No,
even know yet.
nope.
Oh, damn. My bad. I didn't know.
I used
No,
to
go
be-
ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say
But
we
yeah.
can tell how you feel about it.
I used to be.
How y'all feel about that bullshit?
No, I don't. I'm gonna tell y'all how. I
Yeah,
really
how
feel,
y'all
man.
feel about that dumb,
right.
flamboyant bullshit?
All right,
that
so
they
I'm
try to
gonna be
press
honest
down
with y'all.
their
It's like
throats.
this. Like I said, I had a homeboy. You know what I'm saying, that we knew was kind of over the radar. You know what I'm saying? So,
Damn.
but we didn't. You know, we didn't treat him different. We just knew. You know, in them conversations. You know, we just
Yeah.
had those conversations. You
Okay.
know, but we didn't disrespect them. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
But he didn't never do that flamboyant shit. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? And as men, when we see that flamboyant shit, you acting like a woman, but I know you a man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can I
And
get one of them ice cubes over there?
Yeah, get your ice cube. Nah, but
It's black cherry too. So.
nah, but so it's like when you
Need to be
see
fresh
that when
for
you
my
see that
comment on
shit, it's uncomfortable to us. Like people be like, oh man, you got something against. No, I don't. I don't have nothing against a human. You know what I'm saying? But when you're doing unhumanly like shit that we ain't used to,
Oh, wow.
I'm not used to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up like that. And it's crazy. They got this shit on cartoons. They got this shit in everything now. You seen that shit?
I have.
Y'all think that's cool?
All right, I'll say this.
Ooh, good conversation.
That was a good ass cue, man. Take it out.
This nigga's stupid.
I don't think they should force any sexuality, straight or gay, on TV.
Right.
Like, it's like, I mean, people's individual choices, like, and 10 years ago I might have said, I ain't with none of that. But now, when you get older, and it's so prevalent now, it's like you can't get away from it. It's like people feel like that they can advertise their sexuality, and they can. There's a lot of people that don't agree with it. I've never had a homeboy that was gay. Well, I don't think, you know what I mean, they weren't out, but, you know what I mean? So I don't know how that feels to be personally with them. So I guess that's probably why I don't have like a real strong opinion, because I've never been affected by it closely, like in my household or with my friendships and stuff like that. But I don't mind, like, when you see it, like, some people just get angry when they see it. Like, I don't, like, you know what I mean? I don't,
Man, there be some people.
I ain't gonna say, I mean, you can't even, you know what, you gotta have a narrow answer. You can't say you don't understand it, because that's like a motherfucker don't understand why you only have sex with women. Like, you know what I mean? Other people have their, like, opinions on that, too.
The whole Bible. The whole Bible, if you read the Bible from beginning to the end,
nigga getting biblical.
Like, this is crazy because I did it, right? Like, if you read the Bible from beginning to the end, the Lord's biggest problem was gay, homosexual, and raping. Like, his biggest problem, he had put the earth on fire, flooded the earth. He did everything to kill this off. You know what I mean? And that was his. I don't know. You know, some people don't like the Bible because, you know, it looks like it's directed towards that, or, you know, stuff is not making sense. And I understand it, right? I just try to get bits and pieces from the Bible that or it's something to my life or whatever, right? But as I go on in life, I was a homophobe. Like, I was one of those type of people, like, gay people should die. Like, they don't need to be on earth. They don't need to be here. Yeah, I was one of, I wouldn't say it out loud, but I was always one of the people like, nigga, that gay shit ain't gonna be playing around. He was raised in the church. Yeah, I was raised in the church. So I was always like, that gay shit ain't for me, right? But the older I got, and I realized, and I'm not even trying to compare the two, so don't even take my words and try to do that. But only thing I'm saying is, when you were, as black people, we were growing up, right? Or black people grew up, we would get beat just for being black. It was no other reason. We would just get fucked up. Like, I remember a guy, it was on the news. I don't know how long ago it was, but it was this black dude. He worked at this plant. He walked outside, and it was a group of young white boys outside. They beat his ass, chained him up to their car, and dragged him for miles, bro. Yeah. Just because he was black.
It's mine in Texas.
I don't know where it was, but I remember that, and I was just like, that shit so crazy. No other reason, right? And then you hear about the same thing that happened to gay people. Just for being gay, just for being flamboyant or being whatever you don't like, they are killing gay people, beating their ass, and dragging them just as well. You can read tons of stories about that. Yeah. And that shit's crazy to me that I hate a person that bad because what they do in their bedroom. Yeah. Like, that shit don't even matter to me. Like, it don't matter to me because I'm not fucking. What's his name? James Bird, man, rest in peace, man. Like, and I'm like, dude, I can't have that much hate for a person like a white person had that much hate for a black person. Right. Like, you don't bother me. Like you were saying, like, I don't have no reason to be mad at you for what you do. I remember this basketball coach. I think he was in New York or something like that, and they was winning. They was good too. It was his high school coach. And after one game, he sat down and told his players that, he was gay. He came out, and they fired his ass. And I was like, why do you feel like as a gay man or whatever you do in your bedroom that you got to tell anybody about? Because you don't never hear nobody sit down with their team and be like, fucking these bitches. And they're like, you get the fuck out of here. You can't be fucking bitches. Yeah,
you over stupid mother.
Get the fuck out of here. And they don't do that shit to straight people. And I'm like, man, that shit don't got nothing to do with nothing. We playing basketball. Like, I'm not touching your kids. I'm not doing none of that. If you got a question about me as a man, period, question my manlyhood. Don't question if I fuck women or men.
Question your sexuality.
Yeah, I don't really like that shit.
They treat them like they was acting flamboyant. But if they doing that type of shit like that, that's what be killing me. I don't have nothing against them at all.
But I don't, the flamboyant part does rub me wrong, but it's a character. Even the hood chicks rub me wrong. The chick that be like, bitch, this and fuck that, and you can eat my pussy. Bitch, you don't get the fuck away from me. Just like the dude, and dudes be like snapping, blah, blah, blah. Nigga, you get the fuck away from me. It don't matter. I just don't like it, From a woman or from a man.
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, even the word flamboyant is kind of
is it kind of sexist? I don't know. I just know.
I mean, even the word flamboyant is just kind of, it's like a
uncomfortable.
It's almost a harsh label. Like, all right, we straight. You a straight man, so that's just like, okay, if you're not just saying, oh man, like you said, I be out here fucking these bitches. Yeah. And so nobody ever called a straight person flamboyant. You know what I mean?
No, but
like, nigga, that's all I do is fuck bitches.
But that ain't
I'm gonna
flamboyant.
fuck these bitches to the day. You know what I mean? I'm singing and shit. It's like, so what makes a gay person flamboyant? So if he was not, then he just don't tell nobody.
No, the flamboyant part is the over the top shit.
What's over the top for a gay person?
Even women can be.
Okay.
Nigga, you're a man, right?
Yeah.
And you come out looking like Holiday Heart, nigga. You kind of flamboyant.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. It's like if you go in there and you come back out with lipstick and shit on, and I'm like, hey,
and you off the chain.
But no, that's what you want to do. We ain't mad at what you put on, but if you coming at me, what's up? Talking to me like you are a woman. You know what I'm saying? But we cool. But don't come with me with that flamboyant.
Yeah, some people don't like that.
Okay.
I mean, what if you knew this person from the jump and that's how they are?
I gotta jump in it because I feel like I haven't really said too much in this show, so I'm about to jump into this. I feel like that's no different from a white person saying, well, I like these type of black people, but not these type of black people. Mm-hmm. I like the black people that wear like, suits and shit, not hoodies. Cause y'all do that hood shit.
We do that all the time.
But listen what I'm saying. We say shit like white people shouldn't feel that way. Y'all shouldn't feel that way. What the fuck? Like, you don't know me. You don't know what I've been through, or you don't know this shit. Like, you shouldn't just judge me based off what the fuck you see. Because all of us can go out and get suits and shit. All of us can go out and not use slang and do whatever. We could all do that shit. We don't. Because we don't have to. I feel like this. If there's a difference between being gay, transgender, whatever's going on with you, ain't got nothing to do with me. It's not my business. It has nothing to do with the way I raise my son. Mm-hmm. It has nothing to do with, if that's what you do with your life, that's what you do with your life. Because there was one point in time when white people wasn't used to black people being free. Mm-hmm. And was like, what the fuck is you niggas doing eating in this diner?
Look at this flamboyant ass nigga sitting here eating like he's a first class citizen.
That's how they use
So
it.
you telling me you gonna drink out of this motherfucker's fountain?
This nigga eating pancakes. Oh, flamboyant ass nigga.
So question.
Like you gonna drive down this street.
Flamboyant, it just means drawing like a lot of attention to yourself.
I know what he means.
The only reason I said something about it because I've actually seen, and this is like years, probably in the past 4 or 5 years. Like I, two things. I used to work with a dude. He was hella feminine. I swear up and down that he was gay. Mm-hmm. But he wasn't. That's just how he was. I'm talking about feminine, bro. So like from his mannerisms,
oh yeah, metrosexual.
Not even know we all wore uniforms, so we all looked the same. So it wasn't.
That's true.
But
he had his pants tucked too much, shirt tucked too hard.
Yeah. It was just like the way he walked, the way he talked, like the way he moved.
When people, I don't care what nobody say.
He had a lot of kids. And
that
he was married.
Down low.
But we always say that too. Like a lot of people said it. I didn't put it on him because, like, we was cool, but it was like, damn.
Okay, so I will say that as being a woman, sometimes when I do see people and I'm like, all women don't do that.
Yes.
So
talk about that.
So as a woman, it makes me feel kind of different because I'm like, if you are portraying that all women are like that,
like a stereotype,
yeah, that's fucked up. However. It also depends on what type of women you was raised around. Because there are hood women, and not just hood women, loud women, just,
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm gonna agree with you on that because I'm watching a lot of you like YouTube videos, TikTok videos, and all this stuff, right? And the most ghetto shit I see is white women or white men acting like black ghetto chicks.
Oh my God.
Right.
Like tell me about that.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, but our own people do it. Even dudes do it. No, and I'm gonna bring this up. I don't give a fuck. I just at this table, shit. I just listen to bitch.
Ain't nothing wrong with saying bitch.
Bitch is part of my vocabulary.
To y'all. So just like a
bitch is a noun.
No, just like a flamboyant.
Bitch is a noun.
Just like a flamboyant person would be like, ain't nothing fucking wrong with the fuck I'm doing. Like what? Like that's your opinion. Mm-hmm. My opinion is.
Yeah, I mean, opinions.
They can do what they want to do. Race. I'm not saying that they can't be like they want to be, but it's just like when it comes towards me with it. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, it's a dude we knew that was fruity as ever, and he got even more fruitier. You know what I'm saying?
We need a bleep machine on here.
Yeah, all that. My bad, y'all.
Now go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So it's like he felt the urge of, he done transition more. He felt like he can talk and say some shit to me.
Okay.
Nigga, if you don't,
What do you?
we tell him move. He the hide, move around. We don't play that. I knew he was on.
In that aspect,
I mean, but that's a little harsh, bro.
That's what I'm talking. No, it ain't no harsh, man. What the hell?
I mean, what did you say? Like some.
We know who he is.
Okay.
He know who we is.
Mm-hmm.
Don't act like we talk like that. I mean,
okay.
If you say what's up, that's cool, bro. Hey, what's happening? But he shot it like and changed a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So that's different because
I thought you meant you just said hi. I was about to say what.
that's what
I'm like, hold up, wait a minute.
Nah.
Nigga, don't speak to me.
So yeah, that be
I
the thing that
saying.
I don't have no problem at all with them. You know what I'm saying?
I think we gotta get to these topics because we gotta. What's the other topic?
No, okay, and then I'll get off of it. I think times have changed. Me and you talked about it. Times have changed. Things have changed. Like, what is it? Is it KCP TV? They have this like commercial and they play it all the time. And they say, like, instead of having a mom and a dad, a lot of kids have said stuff like when they go to school, like, I don't have a mom and a dad. I'm raised by my grandparents. I'm raised by my auntie. I'm raised by this. Mm-hmm. So they make it a point to say, like, to push families, saying that they're different families. So don't nobody go to school and feel like, oh, I don't have a mom or I don't have a dad in the home, so I'm not like y'all and my shit's fucked up. Or my grandma has to raise me, so I'm not as good. It's like, no, anybody in your family can raise you. Your family is a family, even if it's just one or two people. So I think times have changed. Things have changed. It's just, I'm with Ryan. I don't think we should push any type of sexuality, especially on fucking kids.
Yeah. That's the main thing.
I don't at all.
And I got 4. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I see certain stuff like, man, they be doing all kinds of weird stuff on there, man. Especially now that when the kids be on that YouTube, like you got a parental advisor, your YouTube. They'll just start to press 1, and then they slide to the next one, slide to the next one.
I don't even know how my son even found all this stuff.
Because they just
I don't know how kids find shit on YouTube anyway, and they can't fucking
my
spell.
son can't spell.
All they doing is they'll type in Paw Patrol. First thing, it'll be Paw. No, you ain't got to do. He gonna type something.
Yeah.
As soon as he see it, it could be a toy. They gonna press that.
My son was on
Then
Ryan.
they gonna see some more stuff. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Because it gives you more videos.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. This is like this, and this is like this.
Yeah.
So they don't have to, like, you could have just typed something in, like,
I think something wrong with these little grown men on here trying to entertain these kids.
I know, like this.
They be over there.
Blippy.
They be sounding weird as
Blippy
hell.
is weird as shit.
Who?
Look at Blippy. Blippy is in. Blippy done went to a guy.
Who the hell is Blippy?
Blippy done went to a goddamn one of those jungle gym type places, and this nigga he rented it out or something. He up there going to look at this. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna jump. And I'm like, Blippy, come on, man, you're a grown ass man.
They be
Why the kids ain't doing this? Why you ain't got no kid doing this part?
Man,
Blippy making millions of dollars. Yes, Blippy making
yes,
millions.
yes.
He done opened up 2 warehouses. One warehouse for all his merchandise, the other warehouse for all his filming.
I just found out about Blippy today. I have no idea who Blippy is.
How did you find out about it? I've never heard about
Well,
it.
Cortez did say
I was about to say, did he tell you
My
about
son
I still
loves
don't know
some
what the
Blippy.
hell's going on right now. Blippy?
Blippy would tell you.
What's his last name?
They ain't got no last name. Blippy was on Blippy done did a fire station. He went to the fire station.
see this
He
one.
done jumped on the fire truck and he done put on the fire suits and everything. Blippy be doing too much,
now
man.
y'all be. I'm
I
telling
saw
you,
some
it's
shit last week where YouTube was hacked. Like most of these kids' channels and shit, and they started playing. What is those? Like a cartoon with the blocks?
yeah, that Roblox. I was just about to say something about
that's
that.
funny.
They put on like 12 hours of Roblox porn,
That's funny.
Hey, bro,
and they couldn't get it off.
My daughter
son-
love Roblox.
Look. I thought my son had
She
said
on that other
Roblox.
day?
I'm ready to tell my son no. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard about that. I seen that little sexual shit they had on there, and I was
Yeah.
like, he said, can he? He said something. Can he watch? I thought he said Roblox. I said, hell no. I said, no, watch some Paw Patrol or something.
My daughter be on Roblox. Tell my daddy, I need some Robux. How much is Robux? Can I have $25 for some fake shit?
Yeah, my son
I can't even blame her though.
My
I
son
can't even
is
blame
4
her
and
though
he watch
because I'm
Minecraft.
up here on NBA. I'm on 2K, and I'm like, my nigga ain't no good. He still ain't good.
You need
I need
some
$40.
You need some
With
BC.
them BCs, I need $40.
My son, 10 years old, he came up to me. I'm so surprised how proper my son is, and he stay in the heart of the damn hood.
All the kids is like that.
That's what.
and I think it's from the YouTube.
No, that Disney. Disney Junior.
Damn.
If y'all ain't know Disney Junior, will get your son
That nigga
right.
mix both of them together. Nick Jr. and
he's
Disney.
right.
No, Disney Junior. That's on
Disney
that-
Junior?
It's Disney
I
Junior.
never heard of Disney Jr.
He's
Mickey.
right. They have Paul. They have Paul.
Disney
Not
Junior.
Paw Patrol. They
Bruh.
have PJ Masks.
Listen.
My son loves some PJ Masks.
Listen, if your son ever asks you for anything proper, and this the person that I am, I ain't proper. You know
At
what
all.
I'm saying?
At
So
all.
he came, he said, hey, daddy. I was like, what's up, son? He like, I wanted to ask, if I can get some V-Bucks. I was like, what the fuck is V-Bucks? Fortnite. I'm like, yeah, just V-Bucks. I just wanted a new skin. I was like, a new what? A new skin. You all right, bro? You can have my son on your show and watch how he talk at 10. All right?
Hey,
I'm telling you, they smart now, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind putting my kid in front of Disney Junior for the rest of his damn life. Cause my son's smart than the motherfucker. He go to school. He had a dad and donut last week. The way he talked to his like classmates is just intelligent. I was like, what the hell did you just say?
You mind?
I'm serious. I was like, what did you? I don't even know. Like I think my 10-year-old's smarter than me right now. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I'm not lying. Smarter than me.
all right, well, I'm going to switch up and start talking about mental illness right now. And the reason I'm going to do that shit is because I saw this story. Like, y'all remember when Maya Campbell was like on In the House and she was a normal, regular, beautiful woman?
Oh, yeah, okay. I know you're talking about.
Like, and then all
that
of a
was
sudden,
my crush, boy.
I think she was everybody's crush.
Woof, in the
Everybody
house?
at this table said Bianca.
Yeah, she probably
Yeah,
like
I was
LL Cool
looking
J.
Well, hold on. Hold on. We got to ask her.
I was looking at LL.
She don't even be into that. She done made it a point.
Yeah,
Okay,
we tried to get her to say
Tried
something.
to get it. She said she just like niggas.
Not to say that I have an issue with anybody who does anything else different.
We talking about you.
Yeah,
Okay, but you got to put that disclaimer.
Damn, now we gotta put that disclaimer in there.
You got to.
Damn.
We already on borderline
Goddamn.
shutdown. Shit.
Like, one of the crazy things I see now, like in Hollywood, especially in Black Hollywood, like people don't recognize mental illness. Like this dude,
That's what I was
Orlando
trying to
Brown.
tell him about
It
growing up in the
has-
hood. It's a mental illness.
This dude, Orlando Brown, has a fucking mental illness.
Exactly.
The shit that he said about Nick Cannon last week was that
talking
he
about Orlando Brown?
received
I didn't
oral.
even watch it.
Said he
or listen to
received
it.
oral sex from Nick Cannon.
Now he said it just like
It
Nick
was a-
Cannon came out classy though. He said it was funny. Then he started talking about mental health. Maybe the dude needs some help.
Right.
Like, and then I saw another thing, like Delonte West. Y'all remember him?
Yes.
They saw the picture of Delonte West, and man, he looked fucking bad.
But
Like,
he's been bad for a long time. People don't even notice that. He got
I
caught.
didn't know.
He got caught with a bunch of guns and drugs
Nah,
on a
it-
motorcycle a while back.
Yeah.
did he?
Yeah, I mean, he been a little messed up, but you know how the media gonna shut you down. Like the media put you down. They been tarnishing this dude. Like, but they think LeBron against him. LeBron trying to help him.
I saw that.
And
I
LeBron
saw
talk-
LeBron
he
reach
said-
out to him.
But he had a people didn't watch this, but he had like a little. He got a son, and he had a little. I don't know if it was a little snippet or something like that showing him his life, but he was like, he didn't want to name his son Delonte West Jr. because he didn't want his son growing up and people be like, oh, your daddy fucked LeBron's mama.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he's
he
like,
did say that.
Yeah, he's like, that's a myth, and that that shit kind of like LeBron is one of the most famous people in the world.
Yeah.
So that situation was one of the most famous thing to come out. You know what I mean? And he
When it
left
comes to-
Cleveland.
when it comes to them two.
Yeah, so when you talk about it, you look at Delonte West, that shit probably really fucked him up. Like, he's trying to do shit, and everybody just
I
talk
think it's
about
more than that, though. I don't think it's that
oh, yeah,
main
it's-
thing. He
but
got an
something-
issue for
but
real.
something
Like,
triggers you. You know what I mean? Like some people.
I wonder,
people
did it
mental
really
illness-
happen though? Because it seemed funny now looking at it. And
I mean,
and if you notice, you used to see LeBron's mama in a lot of games. You
She
don't
not
see
there no
LeBron's
more.
mama.
Yeah.
You don't see her no more.
Yeah, I could care less. if it's
I
true
have
or
not seen LeBron's mama on any
Yeah.
fucking like an interview in the background. Like she fucking
Yeah,
disappeared.
Yeah, she around.
That's
but
a
she-
strange
she ain't
story.
Down, she ain't down in the
'cause,
tunnel
I mean,
slapping ass.
He probably don't. He probably.
She be in that tunnel like,
He
everybody,
probably-
good game. All right, Delonte.
You
I'ma
heard what
holler
happened
at
to
you.
Delonte.
Yeah.
I make you go crazy, bitch. No, it's-
I
And
just
that's
think
some
it
hood
was-
shit though. That's some hood shit though. Like your mama, she got all this money from LeBron James. You got to fuck somebody from my team, yo. Like, come on, mama.
That would have hurt.
I say like
that
this.
would have fucking hurt me.
I mean,
deep.
Get your ass on the other side.
Yeah.
Me and my kids.
Yeah, I probably
man.
would have been mad as
She ain't at the
as-
games or nothing. At the kids' games or nothing. Nigga.
Nothing. She's nowhere. That's her grandson.
He probably don't want to put that pressure on his mama like that. You know what I'm saying? Just
But
like
it's
Delonte
been
West.
a
Every
long-
time you
yeah.
see
You're right.
Delonte
It's a
West,
trigger.
that pops up.
All right, but
So,
what Orlando Brown will do, I really think somebody needs to, because this dude, he gonna end up fucked up. Like, doing something to himself personally. Because the
Funny
dude,
thing
when you look into his eyes, it's like he's saying the craziest shit ever.
But he
like he's in a
talented as
dream
fuck.
state.
But he talented as fuck.
He was. We don't know if he is
still,
now.
You seen his songs? He just came out with some new songs. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like he talented as fuck. He just
Yeah, I heard he was
up.
doing. Yeah,
Like if you look up his music right now that he just came out with, like the way that he do it, like that I don't see a crazy motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
When he doing that and putting stuff together like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm gonna have to look it up because
That's a
I
good
thought he
ass
was
topic.
just like talking, saying weird stuff.
I mean, he you know, of course, when you already known after all this bullshit you did, and then when you put out something, everybody's still looking at you weird. But the actual song, like, it was actually dope. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like I've been fucking with him since Family Matters. You know what I'm saying? When he was you didn't know that?
Nah.
Orlando-
Oh, yeah, he was 3J.
3J. Yeah, 3J.
I don't know why we're still talking about Delonte West. You talking about okay.
Yeah, Orlando Brown.
Who was in
Oh,
the
damn well Delonte West.
3J?
Wasn't on Family Matters.
He was on Jamie Foxx show. I forgot who he played then, but he got beat up. He got a black eye or something like
Yeah, I
that.
remember
Jamie
that.
Foxx show.
I remember that.
Yeah, he grew up on that I'm So Raven. That was dope.
Yeah.
And then it just seemed like
He was on Major Pain.
Major Pain.
Yeah.
But you know a lot of child stars, even the white ones, like a lot of child stars when they start off so young, they end up
They
getting
go through.
yeah,
that
they
much.
going through a lot
But
of
he
shit.
well past all that.
See Michael Jackson.
He went past all that. Orlando
He
Brown.
turned white.
Orlando Brown went way past that. Like you can't say you was a childhood star and now you looking crazy. He just went crazy like afterwards. Like,
Yeah.
He didn't go crazy right when he was like.
But I think drugs made him go crazy
Yeah.
as opposed to Delonte
he-
West
yeah,
was
they even
mental
said-
issues.
Yeah, he even said it himself. The drugs got him.
Most males who have mental illness, theirs peak like in their teens, like 17, 18, 19.
That sounds about right.
And studies have been done about it. And then black people, let's remember, there's more mental illness than just being bipolar.
Dude, let's talk
and,
about it.
and schizophrenic, okay?
Right.
Let's not just, the first thing people want to say is he bipolar and don't even really know what it means.
I'm about
Like,
to say that too because a lot of people like, man, you crazy. You bipolar. You don't even know what the hell you
I
saying.
had no
Right.
idea what they said.
Yeah,
I used to do it.
yeah.
Boy, these bitches bipolar.
Boy, they be crazy than mother.
Then you started reading them articles, huh, Ron?
Start reading.
that
We
bitch-
had a couple of
That be schizo.
See the shade?
we had a couple of doctors on the show, so they told us what it was. So you know,
Yeah.
we found that out a long time ago.
Yeah, so what not to say.
Right.
So yeah, I think we all need to kind of.
We need to
I
think
don't know.
before we talk. I think some people, like, I said this story a long time ago, like, you go to the store and we all make the joke. We all make the joke when we hear little white people crying in the store. Like, what the fuck, man? Whoop his ass.
Wait a
Like,
minute,
they know
little white
way.
people?
Little white
Question.
kid.
Question before you finish.
I'm about to
That.
say, don't piss off.
Sorry, not to mention.
Okay, so real quick question. It's just something to be on my mind real quick. Okay, so like, how do you feel like do you feel any different like when a black kid died compared to a white kid?
Dies?
Yeah, like when you all right, say when females die, it hurt me harder than I see a guy dying. You know what I'm saying? Or like a kid, like say like a 20-year-old gets shot or something like that. I ain't gonna feel as bad as I feel if a female die. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess you could look at it that way, but death is
That's some heartless shit.
Yeah, I don't.
mean, not-
Death is just death to
with
me.
you.
It just
You know
it
what?
hurt me more when
Okay.
it's like kids and,
Yeah,
and
okay.
females.
Well,
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel
I mean,
that.
that's normal. That's normal
That's
to
what I'm
see a
saying.
woman die. And, not normal to see a woman die or a kid die. That shit ain't
Yeah.
normal. To see a man die, most of us is in the streets or some shit like
Yeah.
that. So, most of the time the women die because of some shit the nigga did,
Yeah.
But the point I was trying to make was autism. Like, you see you just see little kids and they acting a fool in the store. Like, you can't stop them. You can't push them down. Like, you can't whoop them because this is they mind. They
Okay,
mind is
yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up. And I didn't know that until I watched this video on YouTube. And y'all should look it up too. It's a video on YouTube and it's like 7 days of like autism or something, or spending 7 days with their autistic son. And they took him to like the store and they put a camera on him or whatever. And it was just showing everything that he sees that we don't see. And like sometimes colors, sometimes bigger, taller people, sometimes, it just trigger you out and you can't control your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think that was a big deal until I seen that shit. And then I start watching Atypical, and they kind of like give you a representation on Netflix on like autism, and like it's so wild that you look at somebody, you be like, they fucked up or they bipolar, but autism is a real thing. They don't like calling it autism, they like calling it on the spectrum, but that shit is a real thing, man. And there's a lot of people that have it that you don't even know they got it.
Just like they lied about that ADD and they switched it to ADHD.
Man, there's so much shit that
Just the-
goes
just
on
the-
that they switch, but that
I was just
autism
looking
shit.
at that I was just looking at that on Facebook. I forgot dude's name though. He was talking about that. Like,
Omar Johnson.
That's I think dude with the beard.
The black guy.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question for y'all.
We trying to figure out if he's credible or not.
I got a real question. This came up last week when I watched another documentary, the Aaron Hernandez story.
Oh no!
Can you feel sorry?
Yeah.
Can you feel sorry for a person that has murdered people? Like, is there a real way? Like, can you feel for their story, especially when you see the story, their upbringing and shit? Like, not excusing somebody killing a motherfucker, right. But could you just say, like, is it a way you can feel sorry for somebody who's taking lives?
I mean, it's like, it's a bit, the only way you can say it is like, damn, you fucked your life up. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you can feel sorry, I think. Like, oh, man, it's fucked up. He fucked up his career. He killed the nigga before, and then, like, 2 days later, he signed a motherfucking $40 million deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where you'll feel sorry for a nigga. Like, man, that's fucked up.
I felt sorry. I felt sorry for him because he had the CTE scan and all this other shit, and people don't know how big of a deal that is. And like, people are really committing suicide over it because they can't control their fucking mind.
Yeah.
And I do feel bad at that part, but they also made a point. Somebody else made a point. It's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that deal with the CTE. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That shouldn't be an excuse to kill somebody or to feel that way. Is like some people are trying to get help, but if you're not going to the doctor trying to figure out your mental health, that's big. That's important to figure out your mental health. I can't excuse you for that shit.
Right.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I felt bad.
I did too.
But how do you got all that money and don't go get mental health?
Okay, so what did you feel bad
But
about?
that should make you feel worse. Like, everybody at this table, like, you would just think, like, damn, if I get $40 million, and that's what everybody think. You get this money, you're going to be straight. You're going to be like, I ain't got no worries. But a lot of people are so fucked up, they can't even enjoy money. They can't even enjoy it.
Right.
All right, the reason I felt bad is because, all right, let's just say, and these are just rumors, the dude that was on there said he had a sexual relationship with him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that one random gay dude, I don't even know why he was on there. Like, why was dude on there?
When he was in jail or
it was a random ass dude.
No, he was a Patriot guy. He said he wanted to look ugly so people would think that he was gay.
Whoever put the doc together, he should have been cut out.
The dude he was playing football with, right?
Yeah.
That's
his.
They
was they were.
Yeah.
I thought he was just some dude that
he played
he told everybody.
I thought he was.
He said they was like that when they was in high school. You know what I'm saying? He said they just never. You know, the way Aaron Hernandez's daddy was, he wasn't having it.
No, he's not talking about that one. He's talking.
I'm talking about the big dude.
Yeah, it was an offensive
not the one that said that. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
It was like he was just so random. Anyway.
I think they played, but not that long though. They played together, but they didn't play long. But his point was the reason why he feel like he probably didn't say anything was because he was going through the same type of shit.
Right.
Yeah, but the things he was saying, it was like, all right, Aaron didn't have that problem. Like, bro, all right. I look at it where, all right, let's say you're going through identity crisis with your sexuality. You got a dad that's a real, like, strong father. The house ain't good. Like, assaulting your mom. What they call it? God damn it, I can't think of the word.
Domestic violence.
Yeah, domestic violence going on in the house. You seeing all of that. You can't come out. You can't be you. That will fuck you up a little bit. And then his mama wasn't shit, though. It was like his mama really wasn't shit.
Yeah,
it was like, you could have gave me $1 million. You could have did this. You could have did that. I would have been on that phone like, I mean, even though he did far back, I'm like, dude, you ain't shit. Mm-hmm. Like, I had a fucked up upbringing.
But you know why
Not
he did that? Not
excusing you shoot people.
You know why he told her no?
Because she was fucked up.
No, but do you know the real reason why he told her
There's something
no?
realer than that?
Yeah, he right when his dad died, she hooked up with her
cousin.
Well, yeah,
her cousin's her dad's cousin's boyfriend.
Exactly. And that's why
cousin moved him in.
That's why him and her cousin became real
close. I watched the movie.
Right.
That's why they came close. That's what I'm saying. She asked her for $1 million and you fucked. All right, first of all, him losing his dad was fucked up.
Right.
Because now you don't have no leadership. You don't have no father figure. Then your mom does this shit to you.
Yeah. And
they wasn't close. She didn't want to. He couldn't talk to her. It was like, bro, when you grow up and you can't be you. You can't talk to people about you. And then him and his cousin formed this tight bomb, and she was a gangster motherfucker.
True that.
She died for him. She was willing to die for him. That was the sad part about it. Like, I'm sitting there watching this shit like, damn, I got a heart. My heart crying. This shit, my shirt was wet. You know what I mean? It was like, bro, I felt it. It was serious. My shirt was wet.
I ain't hearing none of that bullshit, Ron.
I'm not going to see a lot to you. The shit was sad to me.
How's that shit sad to you, bro? Like, and you hear that shit all the time in the hood.
Was it tears?
Like, I'm not doing that shit. Like, how many people got their dad waiting at the door for their dad to come to the house? This nigga just sitting there.
The reason why he probably felt like that because he probably
People got a lot of
people got a heart
about
man,
the
you know
hood,
what I'm saying? Like
I'm saying though, but I'm not gonna be sympathized
cry?
for him
Daddy's coming
when I see it in real life.
did you cry on Set It Off?
No, they got to cry and set it off.
We don't know who you are.
Why would I cry and set it off? Them niggas was bank robbers.
How the fuck you ain't gonna cry and set
Them
it off?
niggas was bank robbers.
So you telling me
the only
when
part I
Cleo
felt
got
sad-
shot up?
Yep, I didn't cry. I felt sad about the brother getting shot up because of the haircut. That's the only part I was sad about.
So you didn't cry
Nope.
when she
Plus,
got
I was a little kid. I don't remember. I had
you
no
ain't that
feelings
much
then.
younger than me,
probably-
and I dropped some tears.
When was Set It Off out?
He probably cried.
1993?
Hey, boy, what the hell?
1992?
Hell no, boy. That was
1995?
boy, go up a little more.
I don't think that's that.
I
Like
don't know.
97, 98.
97, 98?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will say this. I felt sorry for him. I
1996.
really did. I didn't feel sorry
About
for
9.
him. Like, I feel sorry for the families who lost their kids.
Okay.
But it's like, it still is like some people's lives, and not excusing shit. Some people got fucked up lives, don't go murder people. But it seemed like he had a fucked up.
Dude,
Life.
everybody got.
I feel
people
like
be having fucked up.
I feel like he
lives.
did that shit to himself, man.
Like
I
that
mean,
shit was a simple
you could
fucked
be-
up. His dad died and his mom was fucking the cousin. That's the only two.
But
But just like you said about
No,
the
but he
CTE,
moved
he has
she
been
moved a
playing-
nigga in there.
I just
But
like
they
you said
said he
about
was
the
fucking people up in college.
Yeah, but he was playing football in college.
You saying he was getting fucked up then?
Man, I'm saying about the CTE and the thing that it does to your brain. He's been getting concussions since like Pee Wee League football.
His dad died
So
before he went to college.
let's talk about that. Let's
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about the concussion part. I don't want to hear about that shit about his
I
dad
feel
dying
sorry
and his
for him.
cousin. I don't feel sorry for his dad died and his
damn it.
cousin. His mom was
I
fucking
mean,
the cousin.
He said he feels sorry for him. though.
What would that do to you? You got a strong family dynamic. Your parents are still together. Just think about throwing all that shit into your life. Not saying it's gonna make you murder somebody, but wouldn't it change you?
And fuck your mind up.
I'm not saying it wouldn't change me. I'm saying though, but that's not one of those things where I'm not gonna feel so much compassion for that as opposed of I see this shit every day in my life and this.
You don't
this
see
guy,
that shit
If
every
you would have
day.
went through it when you was young, it probably would have had a different effect on you than it do now. You get what I'm saying? Because if
I'm
it was,
sure-
if it was to
I'm sure
happen
it
now,
was.
you would have more of an understanding on it. But when
Me
you
and my
young,
dad, I don't feel like when we was growing up, I don't feel like he was like, like a homeboy or he taught me a bunch of stuff about how to be a man. He was just there. He just worked and he made sure we had what we had.
Damn,
and
you
when I got-
downgrading pops? He
No,
was just there?
but when my dad, I know, like when my dad,
He was just in the house.
when I got older,
that nigga walking around the house.
when I got older around like 11, when I got older when I was in 11th and 12th grade, he
I
kind
hope
of
your
like,
pops don't listen to this
yo,
shit.
I tell this nigga this shit all the time. This nigga, we live together.
Fuck your son.
No, but like when I got older and I started going through real shit, he was there. You know what I mean? Like when I got this shit.
He was just there. Or he was
Nah,
there.
he was there.
Okay.
Like I remember I went home one day and I had to tell my mama, my junior year, I was like, Mama, I got somebody pregnant.
Your junior
My
year?
mama said, what? And she said she didn't talk to me for a long time. My
Pops was
dad,
like high five, nigga.
nah, my dad, he pulled me to the side. He was like, how you know it's yours? And I was
he
like,
got to
what?
the point,
I was
huh?
like,
Real
I'm the-
question.
I think we the only one having sex with each other. And he like, nah, we gonna wait. He said first we gonna go to the doctor, we gonna get a test, and then second we gonna make sure this baby's yours. And
But here's the difference. I don't mean to bust past the story, but I gotta go in a minute. The difference is that your biggest issue was getting somebody pregnant in high school.
oh, that was one.
But listen,
That was
but no,
my
but what
sophomore year was up.
I'm saying
That was
is,
it. You light skinned. That was the biggest.
I'll say
I'm
why
having sex, Dad, and somebody's pregnant.
Fucking dad.
I'll say why I feel sorry for him.
All right.
Don't get it twisted.
Trash.
I'm not saying that I feel sorry for him like I don't feel sorry for the other people that he killed. That's not that. My sympathy goes to them more than anything. My thing is that I don't think it's people, especially black people. I don't think that we understand how much our kids mimic what the fuck they see, and I don't think that we pay attention to how the fuck things that we do, actions that we take, whether you beat your kids or not, affect how they fucking grow up. And I see it all the time, and we act like we don't see it, and we be like, why the fuck these motherfuckers act the way that they do? Like, a lot of motherfuckers grow up in trash-ass fucking homes, and everybody is not the same. You and I can have the same type of illness, and it affect your body differently than it affects mine. So for people saying that shit, I got it and I ain't doing it,
Yeah.
that is totally fucking different. All women get periods, and we take them fucking different. That is not the.
But how many football players is killing people?
That is not.
Name how many.
We just don't know.
What this
Name
is,
how many.
This is
We
what
gotta
I'm
wait till
saying.
they die.
No, name how many.
Literally.
That nigga went to court. He went to court.
But shit, we
before
still.
he died.
I mean, yeah,
twice.
Wait, look.
Name how many.
This how I'm not sorry.
Let's
Let me tell you.
Let's
I'm gonna
put
tell you
facts
this.
where facts is at.
I'm about to put him there. Look,
you gotta
this-
tell me all of those football
this-
players over the United States,
Hey,
over
look.
the world, over the last 50 years, ain't had the same issues that he had, or even worse.
I mean, they
Niggas
did
was
say that
getting
too.
raped. It's been basketball players that been raped.
Yeah.
It's been football players that been molested. It's been way worse than that shit. It's been people that been homeless. It's been people like LeBron James. LeBron James had to live without his mama 6th grade all the way up to his 9th grade year. He had to live with his basketball coach. You don't tell me LeBron out here killing people? Like I'm just saying, I'm saying, I understand.
I
What
don't
you're saying.
feel sorry for Aaron.
I'm gonna say
I don't
this.
feel. I
I'm
don't
gonna
feel.
say this. It's possible for you to have levels of sorrow. And God damn it, I feel sorry on
But
every
your
level.
heart crying,
My
Ryan.
heart was crying.
Your heart was crying for
Crying,
him.
Ryan.
Or was you just
not
like,
for,
damn?
Not just for
Got
him.
it.
Listen,
Not just for
only
him.
because not
Oh, for the whole situation.
for the whole situation.
Yeah.
Okay, I
the
get
whole
you that.
situation
Okay.
as
We
a
was
whole
talking about
was
Aaron
sad.
Hernandez because you already said you cutting it off between the two.
But what I'm saying is too, a lot of fucked up shit. Not only just fucking that, the nigga was fucking molested when he was a kid
That's
too.
what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to say that it's. I'm not trying to say that it's excusable for.
So we
anything.
gotta talk about R. Kelly.
No,
Do we
no,
feel
no,
bad
no.
about R. Kelly?
But I said that.
Yeah, was your heart
But
melted?
listen. Go back to the
Your
show.
heart did not cry for R.
Dirty
Kelly.
motherfuckers. Why y'all gotta bring this nigga
Well,
up?
Ryan,
Hey, I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say something about
well, Ryan
surviving him.
Ryan maybe can't, but when I said that R. Kelly got abused, and most people who do abuse people who get abused,
I felt sorry for
become
R. Kelly.
abusers. My thing is,
Go ahead.
my thing is, I'm not feeling sorry as far as like he fucked up his life or shit like that. I'm just saying I feel sorry for the whole situation as far as the domino effect of how people fuck people over. And not just that, it could be dudes who get raised in certain homes who end up using people all the fucking time. It don't even have to be that fucking drastic. It's just you mimic what the fuck you see. It's a domino effect. And it's hard to change the dynamic. Like we say, breaking generational curses. It's hard to do that fucking shit. It's hard to do that shit when you've seen it all your life.
I'm
I'm
with you.
pretty sure his dad done did some fucked up shit. They say, oh, well, his dad was cool. Like, he used to train us. When they said...
R. Kelly?
They what? No,
when they-
Hernandez.
Oh, the Hernandez.
Yeah, when they was talking about his dad, like, doing all these great things. And you
Yeah.
can't tell me this motherfucker probably didn't do some fucked up shit when he was growing up. A lot of people see it.
They already said he beat the gay out of him at a young age when he was trying to be a cheerleader. When he was young and
when
he was done,
when
he
he
said
was
he
young, when he
beat
when
the-
he
I
did
thought that was his cousin. Wanted to be a cheerleader.
No, it
No,
was
that
him.
was him.
It was him and
That
his
was him.
I think he was with his peoples or his
Him and
cousins.
his friend. Him and his
It was-
gay friend.
No,
So,
it wasn't.
so I'm not excusing anything. I'm not excusing the
But-
fact that he killed people. I'm just saying the fact of
Let's
like
end it on that.
it's yeah. I'm just
No,
saying
no,
it's
I got one last one on it as far as why I don't, you know what I'm saying, feel sorry for the stupid motherfucker. The reason why he's stupid because he did it stupidly.
he did do it.
How you kill a motherfucker and bury him two blocks away from your
Yeah,
house?
that was
Yeah.
dumb.
He did
Then
do
on top of that, you got shoe prints. Then the car that they seen. You matter of fact, you recorded
You
yourself.
rented the car, bro.
No, your own fucking surveillance camera caught your ass coming from the motherfucking place.
Right.
Then they got you at the gas station dancing before you go.
Now,
pick
I
the
never
nigga
said
up.
the nigga wasn't stupid.
He's stupid as fuck.
But-
That nigga disabled the cameras outside, but left the motherfuckers inside on. Like, those are more important.
But that's what happens. That's half white privilege because a lot of motherfuckers he was getting away with the shit.
Yeah.
So once you start getting away with shit, niggas get a little motherfucking comfortable.
Man, the nigga shot him.
Motherfuckers be in the restaurant like, bitch, I ain't gonna get in trouble.
He
Like,
shot
what
the
fuck?
dude, hit the blunt one more time, then dropped.
Yeah,
Like, bro, you left the blunt at the scene.
Yeah, he was like, you know what?
I didn't like the documentary because I liked the documentary, but I didn't like it because I thought it was really about the Odin dude. I thought they was really gonna try to figure out why he killed him, but the only thing they said was because he caught him in a compromising position. It was like, damn, dude, what really happened? Because you don't tell me nothing.
I was about to say the thing I didn't like about the documentary was that it was a lot of speculation as to why.
Well, you know, the only
He got
motherfuckers
killed.
that would know that would be the two that helped him do it. So
They
them,
shut-
them,
and they kept
No,
quiet.
but
No,
like,
they-
I'm not even sure about them because if he don't want a secret out, you're not telling them.
Yeah,
well,
you probably
the-
telling them
the
some
thing
lies.
is-
I mean, you just telling them why you want the motherfucker dead or why you gonna kill him. You ain't gonna tell them, well,
I mean-
shit, he caught me banging somebody or some shit like that.
But the way he put them out there, like they did something, and you know they seen that on camera, like he told on them, said they did it. You know what I'm saying? So they know they probably just waiting to come out with that motherfucker information. You know what I'm saying? They say I have a documentary after what?
Oh, you mean like when
Yeah.
they come out later? in
Hey, the
years,
dude that
be like,
testified against him, though, I didn't feel sorry for him. He looked like a nigga. I would probably shot his
Light
ass.
skinned dude. He was like, he got mad.
Dude just
I
look
woke
like
up
that
and he
motherfucker
shot me.
make you want to shoot his ass.
Ryan said,
I'm not gonna lie.
Ryan, you horrible.
Yeah, shot the nigga.
Dude just look like a motherfucker. Some motherfucker that look like you. I'll probably shoot your ass. I can't be this nigga's friend.
Oh, my
Man.
God.
I don't like dude. Anyway, all right, we made a lot of this shit. We had a good show, but man, I'm telling y'all, don't be fucking embarrassed to tell your friends that sometimes your heart cries a little
Shut your ass
bit.
up, Ryan. He said, my shirt was
He's
wet.
being flamboyant right now. He's being real flamboyant right now.
A little bit of flamboyance ain't never hurt nobody.
And another motherfucking thing. Y'all, get therapy. Get therapy.
Look,
I don't even give a fuck.
I
if you
blame
tell
your
people.
parents.
I don't even care.
I blame
if
your
you tell
parents
people.
for everything y'all do. That's what I do. I think when it comes
Let
down
me
to
get her
people,
message out real quick. It sounds like it's gonna be deep.
I can't blame your parents for everything because I know some people who got some pretty cool parents, and then sometimes your kids just come out fucked up.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is, seek therapy.
what kind?
A lot of whichever. Just do a diagnostic check on your motherfucking brain. All I'm trying to say is, seek help. If you feel like some people don't know that they have an issue, but if a lot of motherfuckers are telling you, I think you should see somebody.
Yeah.
I think you should make an appointment. They have apps for that. They definitely do. You don't
They got
even
therapy
have,
apps.
They got apps for everything.
You
They
They really
got
do.
flamboyant apps too.
I'm out.
Hey man, we'll see y'all next
Bye,
week.
y'all.
All right, man.